And I'm live.
Kronk, you know, I don't appreciate you shooting me, you know. It's not the most polite thing you could do, you know that.
Howdy, Solon.
Yeah.
Oh, how you doing, Bates?
Doing good. How you doing?
Doing right, yeah.
How to do, Thomas?
Howdy. How's your company doing, Stalin?
Nice, you know, growing fine. I mean, we got, I think, 70 members on the company to all 100 people in the Steam group. And we're going to be expanding the line next.
Interesting.
Is Aspace here?
You know, steady growth.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, hello.
Hey. I'm sick, so yeah.
Kronk's having a fun time there, isn't he?
Oh, you're sick?
Yeah.
Yeah, just let him enjoy himself. I see Thomas over there
Well,
is a
get well
artillery
soon.
man.
Thank you.
We should be the
It's
finest
pretty-
artillery man.
Pretty bad. Woke up, my
First
whole
New York battery,
just
eh?
like stuff.
Microphone muted.
Sorry, TeamSpeak was being annoying. What'd you say?
Alright. I said first New York battery, A.
Yep. Biggest one on the federal side. Yet, we don't do anything to artillery.
Yeah.
For some reason,
Kind of
most...
similar with the 1st Massachusetts, their cavalry unit,
Yeah.
but they don't have any forces.
All my men think, oh, since artillery isn't added, we don't have to get the game. For now, at least.
Well, I mean, the game is an expensive investment right now, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
there's no...
And I agree with
hold it
that.
Against members.
I agree with that, but there's this one Canadian who got the game for my company. Cost him almost 100 Canadian dollars.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, I don't really like hold it against anyone who's not bought into the game yet. Like, the only thing I do really like is when people buy into at least the private tier, so that they can get it when the game comes out. But
Yeah.
as of right now, it's not really something that you can expect people to just spend
Well-
money on the game that's still in technical alpha, especially with how games are recently.
Yeah.
Not that
Yeah.
War of Rights is, but like alpha games, alpha games never really fruition anymore like they used to.
Yeah. The good old times.
Mhm.
So I heard there's a if you shoot someone, they flinch now. Someone on
Yeah.
TeamSpeak is saying that.
I know when they shoot you, like, blood appears on your screen and you grunt.
I'm really seeing a flinch. Stop, let me shoot you in the back. There's not much of a flinch.
It's not much of a flinch, more of like a grunt.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's a work in progress, to be fair, with the like PvP stuff, isn't it? So.
Yeah. All good weight and all time. I don't know how I was
So,
going to.
are all the 95th company aim mutes, or is one of you got a voice, or?
I'm on the TeamSpeak right now.
Ah, right. Is it the 95th off of NW, or?
I think they are for NW.
Yeah, but what's the regiment called on NW? Is it the 95th Rifles, or is it?
Let me go ask.
Microphone activated.
Hey guys, what what North and South regiment are you guys on? Like, what's your name?
I would be
Right.
using TeamSpeak, but none of my friends that I normally use TeamSpeak with aren't on right now.
Sound
Alright.
muted.
I must admit, I'm surprised you're not wearing the IB tags, you know, in your name now.
Yeah, I probably should add that. But then again, it'll start cutting off my name though.
Yeah.
Although I might
Well,
add it
that's the
soon
problem
though.
now. If I had any extra letters into my name, then it'll cut them off. Like,
I kind of got lucky. Only my last name has been cut off.
yeah. Well, you could just put Bates, like Captain Bates, to be fair, if you wanted to.
Yeah, but gotta have the full name to look professional. Kinda. No, not really.
You see, with the Burdan companies, you have to scrap any kind of like accessories in your name, like
Yeah.
because of how long the
Spaces.
regiment tag is.
The thing is, technically, there should be like 5 other Thomas H. Bates because he formed like 5 different companies.
Bull.
Detail.
Deca-
Shoulder. Wait, no. Detail. Right shoulder shift. Arms.
But I'm saying, so
Press the X button, gentlemen.
welcome back, bro. I think that's. Oh, hey, boss. But
Are
Stalin.
we
Like-
interrupting you, Ross? Or? Oh, carry on in your beats.
So, like I was saying, so the first New York Battery A, he formed it up at the beginning of the war. They were later honorably discharged by 1861, in the same year, I do believe. And the
Right.
troops were moved to different batteries, but then Thomas H. Bates went back to New York to, like, do it again, but recruited more troops, led them, trained them, and gave them to different officers. Then he went back to New York and recruited more people. So technically, there should be like 7 Thomas H. Bates. If people
Fair
are going
enough.
to use historical names. So yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, hopefully they extend the amount of space that a name can take up in the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Especially for people who are like in brigades and stuff, or people who have like really long
Well-
like abbreviations for their companies.
Well, what I hear is you're going to be able to change your name when there's going to be like the main character maker, and hopefully there's going to be like, oh, you can input your regiment tags here, and add name here, and all that. There's 2 people. Like, who did I look at when I'm talking? I'm just.
No, I don't know. Both. Switch between the two.
There we go. That's better. I'm streaming, so yeah.
Oh.
I got 1 person watching me. Hello, that 1 person.
Hey, up to the 95th against going here, aren't they?
Yeah, they're about to begin drill. They're gonna be
Oh, is
starting
it their
in
own
15.
private drill?
I think so. I don't know. There's Voss right there. You can ask him.
Well, I mean, I did ask, and he, I don't know.
I can poke him with my sword
Nah, it's alright.
as
Oh,
I
right,
switch
oh.
to my pistol. I keep on forgetting that my sword's off the side of the screen, so I think I'm holding nothing.
What? Sorry, gents, bear with me. I'm getting a phone call.
So what's your favorite unit of the game right now, Stalin?
Well, I mean, it's pretty
Detail.
obvious, isn't it? The sharp.
Shoulder.
Oh, of course.
Arms.
But I got another British yesterday, so I'm like, okay, we got a lot of Brits and Americans. I'm like, why don't you guys just go join an EU battery or something
Or
like
like, and you occasionally get like an Aussie or whatever.
that? Yeah, I think I have an Australian member somewhere. I think I got
Yeah,
like 3
I,
Canadians.
Haven't run across any Canadians yet.
Yeah, I actually got a
I
Canadian.
heard
That's high.
I heard the Confederacy actually is like if you want to look for like Europeans and stuff, that's where they're all kind of like going is the Confederacy.
Makes sense. You have to think, up here in the United States, everyone's brainwashed to think the Union is good and the Confederacy is bad. Well, everywhere else, they're like, oh, the Confederacy was actually like the, like during the
Victims.
Revolutionary War. Like,
Brainwashing idea. I'm from Florida, and down here, it's a lot different than what people think up north.
oh, trust me, I live in Wisconsin, even though I was born in Virginia. So I side with the Confederacy. I was raised to think of the Confederacy. But when I moved up north to Wisconsin, oh god, the poison. The poison. The schools teach what they teach up here. So much sad. But yeah,
Well, I'm from Florida, but with Florida, like even though technically it was a Confederate state, it didn't really have any
didn't have too many
it really didn't
regiments.
have too many regiments or really saw any real action in the war.
Yeah, but
So
they're
it's
like
kind
one of the racist states, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still one of the Jim Crow states.
Yeah. Florida was the place to be during the war.
Yeah, because there's
And
nothing
maybe-
going on.
Yeah, and maybe one of the states that didn't exist yet. Alaska.
Yeah.
I guess Alaska wasn't part of the United States.
Yeah, I don't think it was even like it wasn't even a territory by the time.
No, 'cause
Until
they
at least.
purchased it off of Russia in the 1880s or 1890s. One of these.
Yeah.
I think it was
Yeah,
18
which the Tsar at the time literally then turned around and used the money to pay off a gambling debt.
What was I about to say? Oh, if Ohio didn't send a single troop to the Union, I'm pretty sure the Confederacy would have had a greater chance, since Ohio was the main state for most of the Union troops.
Yeah,
Like-
true.
That and New York, I do believe. New York and Ohio, wasn't it?
New York and Ohio were big ones. I think there was a couple like sharpshooter regiment.
How's it going, Max?
I think there's like a bunch of regiments from Michigan,
Alright,
but
then, Max.
like there's a good number of sharpshooter regiments from Michigan.
Did you know Wisconsin
Right,
was such a new
detail,
state?
weapon check. Make
No
sure you load it.
officers were actually from Wisconsin, because well,
Load.
like they came from like New York, moved to Wisconsin,
Yeah.
then they led Wisconsin regiment. But like a native Wisconsinite, they were hard to
Detail,
find
right, face.
because they'd
Seriously,
be so
like-
young.
What
Because this-
class are you guys? Are you guys second US?
Yeah, we're second United States. United States, yeah.
Yeah, because
Right, detail, other crits on.
I actually did have family
Right.
that have actual evidence that they did serve in the Union. I could look up online and find like draft records, like
Yeah.
enlistment papers and stuff.
I'm saying
And,
officers.
he was like
There's a lot of privates and all
officers.
that. Oh. Well, when I did research for this one project for civics last year, couldn't find a single Wisconsin officer,
Yeah,
like a high-ranking general or something like that.
yeah. My
What
Ohio-
company was he from?
He's an Ohio man. 90th Ohio.
Funny thing is, I'm such a Confederate and all that. In my school, I'm known as the historian of the Civil War and all that.
Yeah,
Like, 12th graders coming to me, hey, who's Robert E. Lee and all that stuff. I'm like,
yeah.
give them a 10-page documentary on it. But then, the funny thing is, I have no family from the Civil War. But the thing is, I actually have the same last name as the Vice President of the Confederacy. Coincidence? I think not. I hope not.
basically, like in my group of friends, I'm known as the history guy, and basically basically with they kind of like come to me when they have like questions about history and stuff,
Yeah.
because actually I know that thankfully what I did learn through my quick research is the camp where the 90th Ohio was formed. It's actually kind of like a protected site or whatever, historical site in Ohio. It's called Camp Circleville. Yeah. I just thought that was kind of interesting.
So, I was reading this thing. By law, all Confederate veterans are like United States veterans. So when you see like a monument being taken down in Orlando and all that stuff,
Yeah.
taking down a United States veterans memorial.
Well, one of the ones that people were moaning at recently was put up during the Jim Crow times and was only put up to commemorate, like was just to put up to try and like commemorate the fact that slavery was like good for the South, not the fact that like for the Civil War veterans or anything. Like it was a sort of it was put up as a racist statement sort of thing rather than for the veterans. But they were using the Civil War as their like guise to put it up, you know.
Yeah. It depends what statues.
Hmm.
Like, I was about to say. Oh my god, there's 2 mouse buttons. Oh, so that's how that works. There's
What?
2 extra mouse buttons on my mouse. I've never noticed these buttons. Like, so if you press one button, it slows down the mouse movement, or the DPI, and you turn it up, and it goes faster. I have never noticed that. I am such an
I
idiot.
have. My mouse has 10 buttons, and I only use 2.
I used to have a mouse with 19 buttons.
How the what?
Ah, Razor crack. No, it was the Razor one with 19 buttons. I forgot what it was called. Howdy, Patrick.
Excuse me, gents. Do you know where the 95th New York went?
They looked like they were heading off over to the range, in my opinion. Yeah. They followed the road round that way anyway.
Much appreciated, gents.
No problem, have a good one.
Have a good time. Don't get shot. Can't trust those New Yorkers.
I kind of like those old style like ranks or whatever, where they take up like your whole like sleeve or whatever.
Yeah.
So, Bates, you know, you considering joining the battalion then, or?
Well, what's the name of it?
That's a work in progress, you see.
So, we got it planned. If the 28th Massachusetts A gets kicked out, we might join the Iron Brigade. If
Oh, is
not,
that what you're doing?
yeah, if they'll, Kif is working hard trying to recruit me and the 28th Massachusetts Company B. Formed up, and the 1st Pennsylvania formed up to make the New England Brigade a while back after the Crest Brigade fell. And now they're trying to recruit us back in, and we're like, okay, here's the deal. You kick out 28th Massachusetts Company A, and we'll think about joining. And all that, like, give us all the rights we need, because we were kinda... The artillery, for the main part, had no word over anything. Really.
Well, I mean, that's because you're a one company battalion like myself.
That is true. But it was always, well, the artillery should get some wood and all that. Like, and the 28th Massachusetts Company B didn't have too much because they thought Thomas thought he was a troll regiment and all that. But he saw us training one day and he's like, what Drac told me. He saw we were actually not a troll regiment. We could actually do something in battle.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, Park was trying really hard to get me to join the Christ Brigade, or Iron Brigade, sorry, again. Because if I join it, then Sharp will join it, and I just can't be arsed. But I can't be arsed joining it.
Yeah.
But, obviously, you know, he wants those numbers. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, I guess he respawned.
Probably.
But yeah, he really wanted the numbers, I guess, from myself and Sharp's companies, but...
Yeah. So, you got your own team speak and all that?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
How many
I
clients?
had it all set up even during the Christ Brigade TeamSpeak. Yeah.
Welcome back.
I'm just changing my uniform since I figured I should try and fit it.
You got the correct rank on your thing as well, luckily for you.
Yep.
Hey, I'm close. Just one rank above me. My actual rank.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll be bumping myself up to Major soon, because I'll be the battalion, once the line company of mine reaches 10 dudes, it's fully mustered, and then I'll bump myself up to Major and we'll just keep growing the line company out. Because all the new recruits are going to be going through that first in a standard procedure, like...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's one rule of thumb, is that the majority of recruits will be pushed through the line rather than through any other companies, once the other companies have got like a decent number. So they all have the basic line infantry training, and then they get pushed around wherever.
Yeah, I get you. I don't know how I'm gonna do my recruits since we're artillery. I guess I'll put them in front of the cannons and you're artillery guard now. Go shoot.
Yeah, something like that.
We're gonna be at the end of the map. Go shoot at the people 2 kilometers away. You can hit them. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I can't wait for because